Hello everybody, welcome into the USBN's first ever three-point contest. I'm Luke Winstel. We welcome you into the gym here in Stonecrest, Georgia. Today we have a fantastic contest ahead between three professional basketball players who are knockdown shooters. Tommy Jones, Jay Will, who both play for the Georgia Kangaroos, pro basketball here in Georgia, and Des Cole, who's come over from Alabama for a chance at the title. Now today, each player will be shooting a total of 30 shots. There's 8 spots on the floor, 5 black, 3 red. The black spots are worth 1 point, the red spots are worth 2. After the player goes through all 8 spots, they will pick their 2 that they like the best. They will shoot 3 shots each from there, and then it will be a total of 30 shots. The highest point total wins. We're looking forward to a great contest ahead today. Now we'll get to the action. We're here live with our first contestant, Jay Will here. He's the first guy shooting today. What's your mentality coming in? I know it's your first ever three-point contest.
Basically just to knock down all the shots.
And for you, I've seen in warm-ups, going off of one leg, shooting all types of crazy shots. How's that help you warm up and get ready for a contest?
It helped me warm up pretty good. Getting the lift off one leg and then the other leg, you know what I'm saying, jumping from one leg to the other leg, get my balance going, get my hips and stuff into it and stuff like that.
Awesome. Well, Jay Will, good luck.
Thank you.
Now Jay Will getting us underway here from Stonecrest, Georgia, shooting on the first spot where he'll get his 3 shots. Jay Will was in here about 3 hours before the competition, getting shots up. Here he is moving to spot number 2. He's got 1 point currently, make it 2. So let's get in a rhythm here on the wing. For some history on Jay Will, played high school ball at Robert E. Lee in Montgomery, Alabama. Now shooting his first spot from deep. Knocking down 2 in a row. His first red spot is a 2 of 3. He's up to 6 points here, trying to set the tone early. He played high school ball, went to play JUCO at Laureline B. Wallace in Alabama. Transferred on to Tuskegee University, now playing for the Georgia Kangaroos. Saw him repping in that shirt, plays under Coach Brian Caswell, one of a couple of players here in the contest that does. Now shooting to make it 10 points. He's done well on the red spots today. When he's getting warmed up earlier on, he was shooting from near half court, showed off some very impressive range. Had the pleasure of getting the chance to rebound for him, watching him take his shots. He's got a real smooth stroke. Now on the next to last spot before the bonus 2, 14 points as he heads to the corner. 2 in a row. His final shot before the bonus, off the back iron. Now there's no time limit, so Jay Will can take his time to try to figure out where he wants to go. He'll take some deep shots near the sideline, draining the first, 3 points. Every shot here in the bonus round counts as 3. 22 points for Jay Will. It's going to be tough for Des Cole and Tommy Jones to match, as he has come out hot today, 25 points. Jay Will being very methodical. Early on, wasn't sure before the contest, like he mentioned in the interview, where he was going to go from. Instead of being on a spot, he picks his own range. And he is knocking him down to break 30 points, and he does. Jay Will, 31 points. Des Cole will be our next shooter. Now let's hear from the mayor of Stonecrest, Jason Larry Jr. First off, thank you for letting us host the event here in your gym. We're very glad to be here today.
Sure thing. Anything for this particular segment and what you're doing, and particularly Brian. So you're here in historic Stonecrest, about 20 miles outside of Atlanta. But we're making sure that we can continue to bring men's basketball here, and competition and everything else that's surrounding this area. So thank you guys for being here.
Well, as a mayor, what makes you want to bring the competitive basketball to your city, and what does it mean to Stonecrest?
Well, this is a part of our tourism strategy, and with that competitive men's basketball, it brings commerce, overnight stays in hotel, restaurants, everything else that happens in this area. Plus, it's just good for community service, for our area.
Definitely. And what made you want to come out today to support?
Well, I heard that we were going to have a 3-point contest, and for this league, and wanted to see some real talent out. Man, I tell you, I watch these guys; they're draining them from everywhere. So I'm real excited about watching the rest of them go. So yeah, the competition of it all.
Did you ever play, or are you a big basketball fan yourself?
I played some. I played for a small team in Tampa Bay in the early '80s called the Tampa Bay Thrillers, and I played the practice squad at Clark College. That was back in the '80s, all before you guys were born, and a little bit in junior high, and from Macon, Georgia. So yeah, played a little bit, and really loved the game. So.
And through the COVID-19 pandemic, a lot of gyms are not open. So what went into keeping this gym open for us today to be able to host the event?
Social distancing. That was the first thing. And two, we had enough room to spread everybody out and still make the competition and make sure that Brian and his guys and the competitors could be safe. That was the number one thing, that they could be safe.
Definitely. Well, Mayor Larry, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being here today.
All right, my pleasure. Thank you for having us.
This is Stonecrest, a great place to live, work, play, worship, shop, and educate. Located 15 miles east of downtown Atlanta and 17 miles from one of the world's largest airports, Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, Stonecrest is one of Georgia's newest cities and DeKalb County's largest city in terms of land and population. It also ranks 16th amongst Georgia's 535 incorporated municipalities. Stonecrest is home to manufacturing and distribution centers for companies like Home Chef, a leading meal kit and food preparation company that was recently purchased by Kroger and is one of the city's largest employers. Dart Container Corporation, the world's largest manufacturer of foam and plastic cups and food service packing solutions. Dart's 6-building campus here in Stonecrest provides jobs for more than 500 employees. Emory Hillendale Hospital, the state's first all-digital ready hospital that serves more than 50,000 patients annually. And the Mall at Stonecrest, a 1.2 million square foot facility offering retail, entertainment, and dining. The city's restaurants offer a variety of cuisines. Several locally owned establishments, such as Fletcher's, Silk, are accompanied by several popular nationwide chain restaurants. Stonecrest residential growth has been phenomenal, making us one of the fastest growing cities in Georgia. We have seen an increase in upscale single-family homes and multi-unit residential developments. Stonecrest residents can enjoy more than 3,000 acres of recreation, fun, relaxation, and exercise in the city's 9 parks, or explore nature, history, and natural wonders at the Arabia Mountain National Heritage Area. Residents can exercise on more than 33 miles of bike and walking paths adjacent to the scenic and serene South River. The Lew Walker Senior Center, another city jewel, is a 40,000 square foot facility offering photography, music, and other classes, activities, and events for seniors aged 55 and over. Aligning with the Stonecrest mission of community, commerce, and culture, working together to be a world-class city, the mayor and city council, in collaboration with DeKalb's leadership, have begun paving the way to economic development and smart growth.
Now I'm here live with Des Cole on the sideline. Des, 31's the number to beat. What's your mentality coming in?
Well, trying to set the tone. Well, he already set the tone, so my best chance to try to beat it.
How do you prepare for a contest like this and try to get in the right mindset?
Well, it started with when my grandma passed. She first took me on this trip, and it's a song that kept playing in my head. So it's called Refugees, Ready or Not, so I'm always ready.
That's awesome. Well, coming in, I know you're a big-time three-point shooter. You've got a lot of history knocking down shots. What spots do you think you'll pick as your bonus?
More so after today, probably around the top of the key, but as everybody say, my favorite shot is the corner, so it's either the top or the corner.
Okay. Awesome. Well, Des, good luck.
All right, thank you.
Now, Des Cole taking his first shot of the afternoon. Des from Alabama, as I mentioned in the open. Went to Northview High School in Dothan. 2 out of 3 on his first black spot. He hit 24 straight threes in his senior year. Told me that he came into his own in his senior year of high school started to really develop as a shooter, and anyone who follows him on his Instagram page would know that. Posts a lot of videos of streaks making deep shots. Here on his first red spot, draining the second one. Des Cole knocking down 2 of 3 from the first red dot. He did not make the Alabama State team in college. He tried out for them, but he decided to play intramurals instead, where he absolutely balled out, had 48 points off of 16 threes. He's known for bombing away deep shots in games, as you see here. Another one from the red. He is up to 10 points. 3 spots to go, plus his 2 bonuses. Des warming up, listening to music today, like he mentioned, the song that reminds him of his grandma. Part of his motivation. Cole on his second to last black spot, and misses the first 2. Fires away and knocks down the third one. 13 points for him. He's got to get to 31 to try to beat Jay Will. Up to 14. For Cole, in terms of his playing in the pros, he's played in the ABA and the UBA. And recently he's played for the Tennessee Jazz and Columbus Blackhawks teams. Back on the wing, 3 points here in the bonus. It's his first bonus spot from deep. He's got 3 shots to go. First off the back iron. He loads up and knocks down the second. He'll break 20 points and finish with 20. Des Cole here, 20 points behind Jay Will's 31. Good effort. We're joined now by Ples Joyner, Deputy City Manager for the City of Stonecrest. Ples, what does it mean for you to have basketball here in Stonecrest?
Oh man, this is really an honor for us to be able to host the Kangaroos basketball, and really excited about the USBN coming here for the upcoming season.
And what makes you excited about the USBN?
Well, judging by the way that the Kangaroos took off when they had their inaugural season here, we can only go up from here. So we're really excited about starting the basketball season here.
And can you take me through some of the strategy that Mayor Larry mentioned for you managing the parks and recreation and the facilities here? Can you take me through why you chose that strategy to try to keep men's basketball in Stonecrest?
Well, it's an entertainment sport, something that the folks can really identify with. Of course, with basketball, you can actually see who the competitors are, and so folks can really identify with the players. They've been great community partners with us since they've started, and so it fits right in with what we're trying to do here in the city.
Definitely. Now for you, during COVID-19, we know you want basketball here and you want it played, but it takes a lot. What are the measures and what goes into it from your perspective?
Well, of course, safety comes first. We are a family-oriented city. This is a family-oriented community and facility, and so we just want to make sure everybody stays safe, and we're going to do everything we can to make sure that visitors that come here are playing safe and having fun as well.
Awesome. Ples, thank you for your time.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Hello everyone, Luke Wenstall here, now the top commentator for the USBN, or United States Basketball Network. This summer we'll be showing off some of the top basketball talent in the country. Stay tuned to the USBN Network for highlights, entertainment, and great content from some of the top players and teams who stay home and play professionally here. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and follow us on social media to stay updated about upcoming shows and events. Thank you. We are back with our final contestant, Tommy Jones. Tommy, my question for you, going third, you've got to beat Jay Will's 31. Des Cole tried but got to 20, so how are you going to beat Jay Will here?
I think it's just your form. You got to stay consistent. Don't worry too much about the score. Jay Will's a heck of a shooter, so I knew he was going to put up something high. But, pressure busts pipes, you know what I'm saying? So ain't no pipe.
For sure. Now, for you during the COVID-19 pandemic, how do you stay sharp on your shooting to be able to participate in a contest like this?
I mean, mostly I've been doing work on my body. I'm trying to get bigger, make the shot less with less effort. I haven't been able to get in the gym too much. We're going to see what I can do.
And having to beat 31, you've got to be careful of where you pick your bonus shots. Yeah. What spots do you think you're going to try to hit?
I'm probably going to lean more towards the wing. I like shooting from the wing, so we'll see how many I hit from which spot. We'll play it by ear.
Awesome. Well, Tommy, good luck.
I appreciate you.
Now Tommy Jones stepping up today. Tommy's had a lot of personality, talking some trash beforehand. Happy to go third. He likes the pressure and has really embraced that spot here. 2 of his first 3 down the pipe. Now Tommy from the second black spot. For him, he plays now for the Georgia Kangaroos. He played at MLK in Arabia Mountain in high school. Played a couple of years at Fort Valley State here in Georgia. And then played men's league afterwards to where he's now ended up with the Georgia Kangaroos. Jones heading to his 3rd black spot, 4th overall. He's got 5. Jones knocking one down. In terms of his career highlights, he told me he's posterized a 6'9" guy, but shooting-wise, had a 59-point game in October with the Atlanta Wildcats. He hit 11 threes in that game. The wild stats for every player here. Tommy, one of 2 representing the Georgia Kangaroos who play nearby here in Stonecrest, Georgia. Got 7 points here on his last red spot. Off the mark. Tommy trying to heat up. He's got 2 spots to go before his bonus. In warm-ups, it was fun to watch him talking a lot to the other guys, but also taking some deep shots, tunnel shots, half quarters. He's shown he can do it all. Now in the corner, his 3rd shot falls. He's got 11. Now trying to pick his bonus, down 20. He'll go from the left wing. First won't fall. 14 points here, trying to climb to 17, and he will. Jones heading over to his final spot. Can go for 9 points, but it won't be enough to beat what Jay Will put up. The 31 in the opening round will win him the trophy. All these guys have plenty of trophies to their name, looking to add to their shelf here during the pandemic. 20 points ties Des Cole and Tommy Jones for 2nd place. You saw for Jones, had a rougher time hitting on the red spots, but Jay Will has taken it home today. We're here for the trophy presentation for Jay Will, the winner today with 31 points. Now, Mayor Larry, Mayor of the City of Stonecrest, will present Jay Will with the USBN first ever 3-point contest shooting trophy.
All right, Jay Will. King of the threes, baby. King of the threes. This is for you, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations. All right.
Well, Jay Will, holding that trophy, how does it feel?
It feels good, man. It was a great competition. Shout out to all the contenders who shot amongst me, but it feels good.
Awesome. Well, now, what's your next step forward in terms of playing basketball?
Hopefully we can open back up and start back playing basketball, Georgia Kangaroo ball.
Awesome. And what did you enjoy most about the competition today?
Shooting the threes.
Awesome. Well, Jay Will, congratulations.
I appreciate it, man.
I mean,
I love it.
we're here with City Councilman Jimmy. My first question for you, being here watching basketball at Stonecrest, what makes you want to come out today?
Well, first of all, I want to get out of the house. Being locked down with COVID-19 all this time. It's a safe environment. It's a way to promote the city, in the long run. And, brought the family out, the kids, and enjoyed a good show.
Awesome. And for you, what makes you and the city of Stonecrest want to keep basketball here and have it here as a big part of your city?
Well, our city is growing. We're 55,000 people right now. We have a lot here, but the one thing that we're missing is a major sports entertainment, feature. And so we got Arabia Mountain, and we got a lot of other things going on. The mall is Stonecrest. We're off I-20, the whole 9 yards. But to have that sports element, it's a big deal for our city. So we're definitely looking forward to supporting the Kangaroos, and we'll do whatever it takes.
Awesome. And for you, what is your goal for professional basketball in Stonecrest? What do you see it becoming?
Well, I see it becoming a big-time sports. I think it would be one of those other items that would identify our city. Like right now, a lot of people identify with the first, black city since slavery or since Reconstruction, really. But I see it as another identifier, something that people can relate to as being a major sports city, a major sports locator. And I think basketball is one of the, one of the better places to start. Basketball is an easy to attend, easy to understand sport, and it's very exciting.
Well, you've got the USBN here in Stonecrest, as you mentioned, the Georgia Kangaroos. What's it going to take to reach those goals and get it to where you see it?
What we're doing right now, more and more publicity, more and more making the sport itself is already popular, but making it popular in the city of Stonecrest. So as a city, we just want to continually provide the venues for basketball. So not just this location, but we're looking into other locations as well.
Well, Jimmy, thank you for your time.
No problem. Thank you.
I'm joined by Brian Caswell, head coach of the Georgia Kangaroos. Brian, you had two guys in the competition today, Tommy Jones and Jay Will. What was your expectation for them coming in?
To win. I mean, they're Georgia Kangaroos, so they're winners. We were very happy that the city of Stonecrest was able to allow the USBN to have this venue today to host a show. And given the fact that we are here in Stonecrest, it allowed us to put some players in the competition, and just great to recognize our team and some of our great players.
Well, being here in Stonecrest, the USBN hosting this event here in Stonecrest, what's your relationship like with the officials here, some of which we've talked to and several of which attended?
The city of Stonecrest has been probably the single most greatest thing to help our team accelerate in our success. It's been a great partnership. We need help with venues and just getting our team out there, and they've shown a lot of support. I mean, the mayor has attended every game. A lot of the city workers, support us, and it's just been really great going around town, and the buzz on the Kangaroos is growing. Everybody seems to kind of starting to hear our name, so we just feel like we're definitely in the right home, and as we continue to win, our fan base will continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Well, watching Jay Will win today, what was going through your head as you're seeing him put up 31 points and knocking down all these shots?
It's not surprising at all. I mean, he's a very special player. As a coach, I've had to learn never to get mad at him when he shoots the ball. It would probably make any other coach pull their hair out. But actually, he is most of the shots he makes, then he misses. So you just learn to take the good with the bad. But most of the time, it's in our favor. And he's a big reason why we win a lot of our games.
And what's your relationship like with Jay Will, coaching him?
He's a quiet young man. Just trying to keep him motivated, trying to keep him focused. But again, I mean, he's a professional. He's played basketball for a very long time. So when it comes to game day, he's pretty dialed in. He's a good team leader. He's great for our organization. And, he does a good job representing us every day.
Well, Brian, thank you for your time. I know you're proud of Jay Will and Tommy for competing today.
Very. Thank you very much.
That concludes our broadcast here for the first ever USBN three-point contest. Jay Will taking home the trophy, representing the Georgia Kangaroos. Signing off for the USBN, I'm Luke Winstall. Thank you all for tuning in.